been single for the last 4 years, coming out of an 11-year relationship. So I thought I would think outside the box, and instead of, the websites, dating websites and such like that, wasn't working out for me. So I thought I would make my own website, and just put on there what I'm looking for, which is basically a normal, decent girl with a good heart, just not anybody weird, not some kind of like feminist or something like that,
Now, our next guest has been described as the world's worst bachelor, a racist, a chauvinist, and a whole lot more. Romeo Rose started his Sleepless in Austin website to find his dream girl with the offer of a $1,500 bounty to anyone who could successfully help. But the focus has turned to some of his love criteria. Romeo does not want anyone overweight. He will not date a black girl ever. Piercings and tattoos are out. Romeo says they represent white trash, and he doesn't mince words, in case you didn't notice. Ladies who've had several sexual partners need not apply.
So I made the website. I wasn't even finished with it, and I wasn't finished revising it. And when I came home a few hours after making it, all I did was post a link to Craigslist, and next thing I know, millions and millions of people had seen it. And now, at this point, I've done Australian TV interviews, radio shows with Playboy Radio, and Howard Stern mentioned me on his show a few days ago. So it's went international. I'm in newspapers in Malaysia, West Africa, all that. And so it's had a great impact. In fact, I lost my job yesterday as a result of the website, and I was working at General Motors here in Austin, and Minix is the company that subcontracted out to do their work. And because the world has labeled me a racist and a sexist, which I'm not, they said they don't want to be associated with me.
Because I find black people, they visually look disgusting to me. I mean, they look like, monkeys or gorillas or like an animal, That's disgusting. It's like bestiality.
Most women that I've talked to in my life, I see them with these men that they beat on them, or they don't work, they don't bring home any money. The woman has to do most of the work, or they don't appreciate the things that the woman does for them in a relationship, or they don't try to make it work, or they take everything for granted, or they're not very romantic or whatever, they're not very loving, they're not very intense or passionate, and I'm all those things that they're not, There's a movie called Rockstar, and it has Mark Wahlberg and Jennifer Aniston in it. And Jennifer Aniston, she has this look that I consider, in that movie anyway, the perfect look for a woman. She just looks like the girl next door, very wholesome, very good-hearted, sweet, good-natured. And the way that she treated Mark Wahlberg in that movie, she was very nurturing and very supportive of him in the movie as her character playing his girlfriend. And that's what I like.
Do you find me physically repulsive?
Well, I mean, I can tell you're a little overweight. I mean, maybe repulsive is a strong word, if nothing personal against you, but if someone that looked exactly like you asked me out on a date, I wouldn't go out with them.
I'm heartbroken, Romeo.
I've been corresponding a lot with this one girl that's, I think she's in South America right now, doing some work in South America, and she's going to be back in Austin in a couple of weeks. And then hopefully, we're going to start dating at that point. I'm Romeo Rose, and I'm looking for the girl of my dreams. I'm looking for that girl that I see each night with my sleeping eyes, that girl I want to take to that place where love never dies.